Omar Ta Satt, greetings to you, Highlight. May I introduce myself? I am Bella Isis, a Pleiadian in a human body. As an extraterrestrial, I have a lot of missions here on Earth, and one of my main tasks is to show humans how it is to live in reality. For I already live in 5D. I am the author of the enchanted book series Take Courage, Lightworkers Take Heart, My Life Among Aliens. It is my pleasure to give you a free reading sample. There are no coincidences. Perhaps one of my books has a message for you. Who knows? Now let us go on a journey, my journey. Come and follow me into magical events. Let me see. What shall I read to you today? Yes. Here it is. Page 39, Chapter 4, Contact with Jupiter. As I said in Volume 1, I had already made contact with Jupiter. Up to that point, however, I had only been able to feel the vibrational frequency. But that experience alone was brilliant in a way, I can tell you. I basically sent out my energy waves requesting contact and received an energetic response. Fabulous and magical. However, this new contact took place under supervision. I asked my teacher and good friend, the reptilian, for help and protection in making the connection. With my abilities, it is not yet possible for me to protect myself completely on my own, although I am slowly being led in that direction. But little by little, the reptilian is very kind and is responsible for my protection, and I am deeply grateful to him for always helping me in such situations when I ask him to. So, one evening I called him and asked him to come to me for a moment if that was possible, because I had a question. It took a while, but then I felt his presence. I thanked him and asked if he would help me to make a more intense contact with Jupiter, because I was very curious to see what would happen. He was there. He signaled his okay. So I sent out my request for contact, as I always do. It feels special every time I use this ability, but again, with the request that my channel is absolutely protected and that of my own free will I only wish to speak to light-filled beings who are in divine consciousness. I expected to feel an energetic presence or connection, but there was more. The being came directly to my room on Earth to visit me and quickly gave me a vision of her appearance. It was a lady and she showed me her face. She is beautiful and at the same time strange to us humans. I will tell you more about her in a moment. I have to interrupt for a moment because my friend from Jupiter just touched my forehead and stroked my skin gently. She does this all the time. The lady starts at the top of my head, at the hairline, strokes gently down over the third eye to the root of the nose, and then starts at the top again. I am typing these lines sitting in my bed, and an extraterrestrial has been making his presence known for some time now by stroking my temple. The energy of my wonderful friend from Jupiter is flowing into these lines. It is a completely different field of energy to the beings I have been dealing with, some of whom have already visited today, dwarfs and pixies. It is wondrous and exciting. I am surrounded by my Pleiadian mom, the reptilian and the lady from Jupiter, right in my bedroom as I write this. My mom is sitting diagonally across from me, watching. The lady from Jupiter is sitting to my left, enveloping me with her energy and touching me again and again, and the reptilian is on my right. At first I couldn't place them, but after a while I could energetically feel where they were. We have an active alien visitation at the moment, a very colorful mix in the truest sense of the word. Now, to continue the story, I would like to introduce you to my friend. Her name is Ariel, and she is an amphibian creature. This really surprised me. I had never dealt with amphibian-like creatures before. Water creatures do exist. Alora has seen water nymphs. But contact with such special beings like Ariel is new to me too. She pours her strange, wonderful energy into these lines all the time. After all, this chapter is about her and her planet, and she is energetically introducing herself to you through this magical book. Ariel is rather small in stature. I was able to see her presence energetically. She is about 4 feet tall and always wears beautiful fine clothes when she visits me. She looks like a goddess. She had already allowed me to look at her pure white sparkling dress. The material was probably very velvety and light and clung beautifully to her small, delicate body. The whole dress sparkled and glittered without being overdone, discreet but very stylish and elegant. Ariel herself is almost childlike from human perspective, but her face is one of true feminine beauty in all its possible feminine expressions. She looks as if she had been drawn. Her face is white and dark green on the sides. The transition between her skin colors and their extreme differences seem to have been painted on, and is very graceful and noble. Her lips are full, also dark green, and appeared slightly shimmering or almost metallic in the vision. To the left and right of her lips, almost on her cheeks, she has a dark red dot. These remind me of those painted on the foreheads of Indian women over their third eyes. However, the 2 spots on Ariel's skin are of natural origin. They are part of her skin color, like pigment spots. a fascinating and totally enchanting creature. Her eyes are proportionally slightly larger than those of humans and are very beautiful. They look human but slightly larger. The iris is hazel brown and also slightly larger than a human's. This being is very attractive. It is hard to look away from her grace, charisma, and charm. She doesn't blink. It looks like reptilian lizards or frogs when they fold their transparent protective skin over their eyes. Her eyes are lined with beautiful dark lashes, but Ariel has no hair on her head, just smooth skin. The shades of white in the middle and green on the left and right go all over her head. A very picturesque and extremely beautiful face. Well, are you curious? Then what are you waiting for? Follow me into my world. Follow me into reality and let yourself be enchanted. For the new world we dream so much of is already here. With courage and love in my heart, yours, Bella Isis.